Hello everybody, this is Shelf Dive here, and today we've got the new Marvel Legends Deadpool and Wolverine movie figures. These are a long time coming. We've been waiting a long time for these. The packaging is really cool. I'm really excited. Here, you can read up on Deadpool's little snippet here. You can read up on Wolverine's little snippet right here if you want. But yeah, I'm really excited to have these figures in hand. I got them from Amazon. They're packed really well, came in good shape. So yeah, let's crack these guys open. All right, here they are out of the packaging. I mean, come on, they look spectacular together. Love the colors, love the pinless joints. This is a much needed update to the Deadpool that we've had. First, he was in the Deadpool 2-pack in 2020, and then he got the Legacy Collection re-released this year. I've got that figure, so we're gonna compare. Now this Wolverine is just brand new, out of nowhere, something we've always kind of wanted both as Marvel fans and toy collectors, like a Hugh Jackman in his classic yellow. Perfect. And they use those really good pinned Wolverine claws that we've come to be familiar with in a ton of Wolverine figures, so they totally knew what they were doing with this one, and I'm really excited to take a deeper dive into both of these. Alright, so here's a closer look at Deadpool dual wielding those awesome katanas of his. I mean, man, what a figure. I love the bright red. I mean, I liked the darker red that the last figure had because it was movie accurate, but I was really hoping the movies would go more comic accurate and give him a brighter red, and boy did they. It comes with these accessories, some extra hands for the guns, swords, guns themselves, and the baby knife from the movie. The inclusion of guns is actually pretty significant because the last one did not have removable guns, which is crazy. So, you know, we're gonna compare the old figure in a second here, but man, it's a treat to be able to have a movie Deadpool that can hold guns like this. So here's a closer look at the guy. Really liking the sculpt. Similar to the old one, but I mean, didn't need to change too much, you know, wanted to follow up in his movie design. Here's a closer look at his face. It looks pretty good. I got good paint apps on mine. Here's him compared to the old one. Now, pretty similar design wise, but I mean totally upgraded. New sculpts. I really like the new belt, the katanas. The knife is on a different side, which is interesting. Now here's what's notable is look at that. So we've got in this holster here removable guns, which is really exciting. Now if we compare it to the old figure here, this guy it's just a mold, like it can't come out of there. Now articulation, his head goes up, side to side, pretty great. Now his arms can go up fairly high. Double jointed pinless, my favorite. Bicep swivel. On both sides, of course, butterfly joints on both sides. Torso. And a torso swivel that's cut off by the belt, which is really nice. Double jointed pinless legs, and a thigh cut, which is hidden well by that holster. And feet. Yeah, he can bend quite a bit. This is a pretty articulate figure, very similar to the last one. I know I keep saying that, but really it is. Just a closer look at the two figures. I mean, you can see that wild color difference, but I really like the new upgrade. I'm very happy I did it. Looks like the new one's a little bit taller as well. Alright, now kicking off the Wolverine review. Look at this guy. Look at those yellows and blues. Look at those claws, the boots, that awesome head sculpt. Now he comes with claws, alternate hands, which we'll look at in a second, and that Hugh Jackman head sculpt, which looks really great. We'll take a closer look at that. Loving the sculpt, loving the paint, especially on that belt. Makes it look kind of baggy. Now here's a closer look at him with the Hugh Jackman head sculpt on. I really like it. Also with those casual hands. That head sculpt is mind-blowing for this scale, honestly. Now, take a closer look here. His head and his wings are really great. Loving the overall sculpted detail on the costume. Really, really nice. Not crazy about the little uneven bridge nose, but I'll get over it. Really liking the wings. They're kind of like a bendy plastic. Now, this is interesting. These shoulder pads are on the shoulder ball joint, so the shoulder pads cannot swivel or move up and down like in some figures. That might upset a few people. I'm personally whatever about it. I'm always gonna have his shoulders kind of down. Yeah, these claws look really nice. The normal Hasbro peg situation can be fiddled with and all that. Looking real nice. Loving the boots. I haven't really seen how accurate this figure is to the costume. I know Marvel figures have had that problem in the past, but of what I know, it looks pretty great, and nothing major that it's deviating from. Yep. Alright, so he's got... Alright, let's talk articulation. So his head goes up like that, up and down. His shoulders are kind of limited by those pads, like we've talked about. It's a little annoying. He's got the double jointed pinless, bicep swivel on both sides, butterfly joints of course, and then he's got that torso crunch, hip swivel. Alright, double jointed pinless knees. He does have a thigh cut. It kind of ruins the pattern. That's okay. Boots. And yeah, that's the articulation breakdown for Wolverine. Here's the 2-0 together. And just to wrap things up, I'm really, really pleased with this set. I'm really glad I got both of them. These have been anticipated for a long time. Nobody thought that these would be ready for anywhere near when the movie came out. Like if we're comparing them to the Spider-Man No Way Home figures. But I'm really glad they came out when they did. I mean, the movie's been out for 3 months now, and 4 months now? 3 months. And these are already in my collection and on my shelf, and I'm really happy about that. And there's no wild deviations. They look pretty much right off the screen. Now, I really wonder if they're going to make a sleeveless version for Wolverine eventually. They probably will. That can be done with customs probably too. But yeah, I'm really, really happy with this set. Thanks everybody for watching. I hope you liked this review and it was informative. So I'll see you guys in the next video.